It usually does that if it's intimidating.
Don't put your fingers in.
No, it's gonna peck at you.
We just finished up at the Healing Homestead, and oh my gosh, it was awesome. Let me show you guys. Eating your beef jerky. Do it again.
No.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Ow, my hat. Come on, turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. More chickens. Whoa. Look at the brown ones. There's one right here. Right here. Look at it.
Is that a peacock?
I think this one's a turkey.
Oh.
And those ones are fowl, which is a girl peacock. Do you see that one?
Oh, I see
Right there.
chickens.
She looks pretty green.
Chickens.
Yes, and chickens. But look at the green one, honey. Do you see a little green? Hello and welcome to Baker Brews. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Donna, and here on this channel we chat about homesteading in the city, and I share a ton of our family adventures. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys, and we love to explore, try new things, and we always make time to hit up some farms during open farm days weekend. Here is the second farm that we hit, called the Healing Homestead, which was awesome. So sit back, relax, and come and check out the farm with us.
We got a sharp beak. Look at
That's a hockadoodle.
That's a rooster, not a cockadoodle, is what he says.
I almost want to touch it. It looks so
some of those
fluffy.
turkeys look vicious.
Yeah.
You know, like that one's got like no fur on its back anymore. That one's.
Oh
there,
my,
wow, look how
that
big
is
that
a
one is,
big
right?
turkey back there. Compared to the little ones we saw today, that one is huge.
I want to touch it. It's so cute.
The peacock?
Yeah.
I can't believe how close we are. I wonder if I can get even closer to it for my video.
Even closer. Oh, its beak's on me. Oh no, there's a wasp. Nope, it's gone. Like, oh, wait a minute. That was like right away over there.
A peacock without his feathers is like a king without a crown. Like a tiger without its stripes, or a cowboy without his boots. The male of the peafowl species, the peacock, has long symbolized beauty, regality, and pride. Like many male birds, the peacock's appearance far outshines that of a demure peahen, and he showcases these famous feathers to drive those chicks wild. But every year, toward the end of summer, peacocks finish shaking their tail feathers and their stunning plumage gradually falls off. The shedding process is called molting. In about 7 months, in time for the peafowl mating season to come back around, peacocks will regrow their plumes longer and fuller. The peacock's tail reaches peak development around age 6. In fact, mature peacock trains can extend more than 5 feet in length. Because of the size boost from the feathers, peacocks are one of the largest flying birds. Wow, look at the back of his feathers, Lyric. Like, look at that color. Isn't it beautiful?
No.
Or something. Look, he's back again. Hello. Oh my goodness. I need this sign. Look at this. Beware of the tiny raptors on patrol. Look, who is it?
Doesn't that one look like me?
Yeah, they
Is she
do.
walking away?
Yep, I see her. Cool. Look at that one, digging up those plants they put there.
It's the breed. It's not necessarily. I shouldn't say it's necessarily the breed. So chickens are like humans, where we have a set of eggs in our system, and once those eggs are all gone, they're all gone. And so in the beginning stage of their reproductive cycle, when they first start laying, their eggs will be small. Okay. So when you see small chicken eggs, those are young laying hens that you know. The ones that are bigger eggs, those are older birds. These leghorns, these ones are just starting to lay, so they're small white egg. But by about 8 to 12 months, they'll be more of like a full-size egg.
Oh.
Yep, so that'll just give you an idea of like when you buy them in the store, if it's an extra large egg, you know they're older hens.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense that we work with our livestock, have them do the work with us, instead of using all manpower. Because it's just me, my husband, and my 2 young kids that run our entire farm. We do employ sometimes some of the local kids and students that are a little bit older than our kids that can manage some of the jobs to help us out occasionally, but the whole entire farm is just us. So,
How long have you been here?
so I've been here for 15 years. My husband grew up on this farm, so he's been here since he was 2 years old. He went through the whole 4-H program. His mom raised pigs and sheep.
Oh, wow.
So they had like 300 head of pigs in this field at one time when he was young. And he went through 4-H learning about animals and pigs and sheep.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
You guys don't keep pigs anymore?
We don't have any pigs anymore right now. The reason for that was because the pig market became so low that we couldn't even sell our pigs as piglets for the value that they were. We were putting in more energy and more financial into them than what we could even get out, and we actually don't charge a lot for our pigs. It's only mostly for us, it's just about being able to help pay the cost for us.
Yeah.
So if we can sell a pig and make a little bit of money to offset our butcher costs to
Then it
butcher a
makes
pig for
sense.
ourselves, that's our goal.
Yeah.
We want to still be able to provide that to somebody else and provide a good, clean animal and nutrition, but not have to pay like astronomical pricing on that, right?
Yeah.
Now the pig market is kind of looking better, and of course we miss our pigs because we also use our lard. We have like 4 jars left, I think, of our pasture raised lard from our pigs. We raised a lard pig, so there's 2 different types of pigs. There's the lard pig and a more leaner pig, so that they don't have as much fat. But the animal fat says we now are starting to understand, like our grandparents knew, animal fats are actually really healthy for us. They're very nutritious. The lard from a pig actually has more vitamin D in it than from salmon or fish.
Oh, wow.
So
that is really cool.
And it's a natural moisturizer, and lard has a lot of minerals and vitamins in it that are really healthy for us. And so we use it in our baking. That's what gives like dinner buns and breads really good flavoring.
The richness,
is the pure lard versus butter.
So then now you've converted to alpacas or llamas?
Alpacas.
Yeah.
These are all alpacas. Yeah. So we have the alpacas. Our main thing actually on the farm is our heritage breed chickens.
Okay.
That is our main income source, is our heritage breed chickens. So I breed about 6 different types of heritage breed chickens, and I provide hatching eggs, chicks, and young laying hens to people that are either the urban farm program that have backyard flocks in their backyards.
Well, that's me.
Or farmers that want eggs, so they want to buy some chickens, so we sell chickens to them. And then of course we have our own laying flock that's just for eggs for our egg customers.
How many chickens do you have then, if that's your main thing?
The amount of chickens we have on our property vary at each time of year, because of course when we're breeding we have a lot,
Right.
And we have them at multiple stages. Some are just like little baby chicks. We might have about 400 baby chicks over here, and in this grow out pen we might have another 50 birds. We have to hatch a lot because we don't know the ratio of rooster to hen.
Well, yeah,
And
it's
that's
all a mystery.
guess. And a lot of them we have to actually raise till at least 12 weeks old before we know the difference of who's a hen and who's a rooster. On our farm, we do not kill the roosters as youngs. A lot of commercial barns, when they have chicks come through, they will actually eliminate the roosters as soon as they know they're roosters. They are eliminated immediately. We grow out our roosters. They get to live out on the pasture. They do a job too. So you can see this chicken tractor over here that's got wheels. That's all roosters in there. So we have several of those that go around the pasture. They don't free range because that's not really ethically humane, because there is wildlife in our area. We want to protect the birds too. They deserve that. So we have these chicken tractors, and the roosters are what go in there to fatten up. They get the grass, they put the manure, they develop the soil. And once it comes time, I pick out who I want that looks good, that meets all the requirements to be our breeding stock for the next year. It'll be just fun to live out their life in the pasture, and other ones will end up being in the soup pot.
Yep.
So for some people that don't realize, roosters actually give you more flavor in your chicken broth than a hen. The hen has the more meat for your chicken, but the broth, the real flavorful, good nutrition from your broth actually comes from roasting and brewing that rooster and the carcass. So this is our brown leghorns. This is one of our heritage breeds. The leghorn is the most common breed that you would see in the grocery store for your eggs. They are a very prolific layer. They lay over 300 eggs a year per chicken.
Yeah.
These are the heritage gene purebred chickens. So these don't look like the commercial leghorns because these guys still have the fancy colorings that they have. They still have all of their traits from the very early 1900s. All the commercial egg layer leghorns have been bred genetically with other chicken breeds to get that production up as high as they can for the egg production and not for their fancy coloring. So with the Poultry Association has two sort of departments where you can show your birds for color, or there's the channel of having it for prolific layering and beat. So their size, things like that.
Yeah.
So even though it's called a brown leghorn, they lay white eggs.
Oh, little small roosters.
Oh, they are quite small.
They're different breeds. Look at that big one. Wow.
That one must be like the dad or the mom.
The last one
We
in is
have
a
that
red
one, Daddy.
Fun facts about Pekin ducks. Is it a Pekin or a Peking? The names sound alike, but they're not the same thing. Pekin is a breed, while Peking is a delicious Chinese roast duck dish. That's funny.
Look young, but they're actually only 2 months old. They actually haven't even started laying yet.
They're so fuzzy.
I actually don't even know what the sex of them are yet because they're not old enough to sex to know which ones are males and which ones are females. Peking ducks can actually be processed for meat at 3 months. They can be about 8 to 10 pounds.
I mean, at 2 months here, they're pretty big.
Yeah. And they actually don't even all have their feathers quite in right now either. The females have a quacking sound. The males have a different sound. So that's kind of one way of telling the difference. The other is that the tail curls and is longer in the males. And a male duck is called a drake. And the female duck is just called a hen. Same as a chicken. And you can see the two little dark ones there. Those are runner ducks. So they're a small bodied duck. They're very thin, and they basically, their namesake is what they do. They run. They don't fly. Both are flightless birds. They're just too big, and their wings are too small. They don't fly. So they just hang out. And the runner ducks, they just love to run. That's all they do. They run and look cute.
Oh yeah, I was wondering.
And of course they lay eggs too. And then what people don't realize is that ducks are a little bit different than chickens for their laying season. Ducks will start laying depending on the spring weather. They'll start laying in March to April. Then they'll stop. Come the end of June, they'll stop laying. They kind of take a break during the summer, the heat of the summer, and then they'll start laying again late August, September, and then they'll stop around end of October, November, depending on the weather. They kind of help us determine. We read a lot about how the weather is going to be, even for the winter, looking at our animals, how they're acting, what they're doing. That kind of gives us some clues as to what's going to happen for the fall. Goes back to also our peacock over here. He doesn't look beautiful. He doesn't have his long tail because he's already molted out his tail. His tail feathers drop at the end of breeding season, and this year he's 2 weeks early than normal. So that gives me an indication that maybe we're going to have an early start to our fall and cool weather, because the birds molt at different times and the weather dictates that as well.
Oh my my gosh.
They have 8.
8, nice.
This is mommy's base right here. I need baby duck. Oh, I want it.
We have 3 yellow ones, and I believe the rest of them are 5.
Oh my gosh.
5 pooped.
He
5
pooped.
of these. Mom, you're touching the poop.
Yeah, I am touching the poop. Let's quick wipe it
5
off and then go wash hands. Such is
5
life.
of
Animals
those-
poop.
5 of those guys, and then 3 of the yellow guys, I believe.
So are these the runner ducks then? Running ducks? Or are they different?
one in the paddocks. No, they actually are growing. They're actually.
You want a clean duck?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good wish. Yeah.
No, it's actually when they're grown up. When they are grown up,
Daddy's calling you, Lyric.
they're not going to be able.
Let somebody else
They're
have a
never
turn.
going to be able to fly. They're just going to be able to climb trees and run.
What?
Fine.
So this is your last chance to
Ow.
pick the
Are
duckling.
you sure that's...
Okay, Lincoln, can you pet it one last time?
Lincoln,
Lincoln,
do you want to pet it?
can you pet it one last time?
It's soft?
Maybe come on this.
We might bring some more out, so.
That'd be so nice. That is so special. Oh, wait, I can't see you, Lyric. I can't see you.
Oh my god, Mom.
They're so cute. I want a picture.
Gentle. Mom?
The steamroller.
That's hot.
What is it? Oh, it's hot. I can't
Trouble with the lift gate on.
What is it?
It's from the Flintstones.
Oh, it's the Flintstones car.
And
Oh, I did it.
I looked up on YouTube about replacing the thing that lifts it up, but I'm
Lincoln called it a steamroller.
Oh, we got a fight. I'm taller. No, I'm taller. Someone wearing a collar?
Yeah, it is wearing a collar. Maybe they walk that one around. Oh yeah, you almost could touch that rooster. Whoa, 1 point. 2 points.
Oh my gosh, it's so aggressive.
He's a very aggressive beanbag thrower. Almost. Too far.
Even throw
All the cool 3D printed stuff. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wait a minute. Do it again. I missed it.
That was the facial expression. Yeah.
Vicious, man. Those are cool. Ask Papa to make you one.
They kind of make a satisfying sound.
They do make us.
gosh.
Wow.
Dad, look at these.
Yeah, those are caltrops for Daddy to step on.
That is a trap.
See the chickens, Mom?
Oh my gosh, the chickens! Oh, I want it.
Lego hurts, but that would be
That's
That
like
is
made to
super
hurt.
cute.
Yeah.
different
No,
level.
I want this one.
This is home protection level.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so
You leave for a long vacation, you just put those in front of the door.
wow. We're just in Alberta, or are you like?
Yeah, I don't have a specific place. I just kind of go where the wind takes me.
That's awesome. How fun. Fermented fireweed? How is it fermented? Are you fermenting it?
Pardon?
Are you fermenting it before?
Everything is done all by me. So the fireweed, I pick it fresh, and then what you do is you actually crush the leaves.
Okay.
With your hands, you just kind of roll
Yep.
it, crush it, and you put it in a sealed, like in a jar,
Yep.
glass jar, and you leave it in there. Close it tight. Leave it in there for 3 days, and it just kind of like slowly ferments.
Interesting.
And then you take it out after 3 days. You put it on a sheet,
Yep.
or whatever, and then you dry it out, and it has like this rich black tea taste with a little bit of floral.
Interesting. Do you have it to smell? Is one of these that it?
Yes.
Out of curiosity?
This one right here.
This is it?
Pollen dart for my kids, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is great. It'll last a while. Yeah, a week.
Oh man, you're like, and it's gone. And you already got an ice cream today, baby. You already got an ice cream today. The bucket. I need the bucket of ice cream. The bucket of honey.
You guys want one of these little
They're all
sticks?
just the creamed one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They're all just creamed.
I like the strawberry one.
Well, they don't have, so no. Then I
What do
guess
mean
you don't
like
get.
These are the flavors there are. The pear one? Pear flavor?
Or 3 for 2.
3 for $2. So you get
three.
3.
Get 3.
Pick one for mommy. Chocolate peppermint. Interesting.
What was that?
There's no real tractor in here.
There's no real tractor in here. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we saw one this morning. I guess that's the only tractor we got this farm visit.
So any products that you saw here, you can order online and pre-order. We can deliver to you. So you can check that out as well. And we'd love you to review our website. Let us know what you think. We have a Google page, so you can check us out there and review us. That would be wonderful. We sure appreciate it. And we hope you enjoyed your tour here at the farm.